Boom shakalaka, is Bitcoin in for a shocking reversal? Two charts nobody's looking at, and where Bitcoin could be headed in the short term. Stay tuned. What's up everyone, Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's video we're taking a look at a lot of very interesting charts for Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, including is Bitcoin in for a shocking reversal and where Bitcoin could be headed in the near future. Before we get into it, guys, make sure to like, subscribe, click the notification bell, come join us on Twitter at Crypto Love. Push that like button. Today, fear and greed down to 47 from 50 yesterday, 51 last week, and 60 in greed last month. The overall market, though, just going sideways today. Bitcoin at 22,401, Ethereum at 1569, BNB at 290, XRP 37 cents, Cardano 33 cents, Dogecoin 7 cents, and Polygon $1.14. Bitcoin right now falling below the yellow line, the 50-day moving average. Next area of support would be roughly around $20,000, where not only we have previous all-time highs, but we also have the convergence of the 100 and 200-day moving averages right there for support and downtrend support from previous resistance earlier last year. An interesting metric that we haven't taken a look at in quite a while is CBBI info. So the Colin Talks Crypto Bitcoin Bull Run Index. You can see here right now we're about 16. Now, historically, 4 years ago, we were at this exact level where we saw some resistance. 4 years before that, we were at the same levels where actually went back down. So you can see it's kind of a coin flip right now. One time just rested here and then broke through. The other time actually was resistance before falling back down, but seems to be somewhat cyclic resistance and or difficulty for Bitcoin. We have a lot of bad news about the markets going on this week. Risk on assets in trouble as USD has broken back above its macro trend line. Now, traditionally, USD, DXY trades inversely with Bitcoin. When one goes down, the other goes up. With this finding the support on the trend line once again, risk on assets like Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies may not be doing that well. But not only that, the bear market macro index spread near all-time highs. This has marked major tops in 1973, 1990, 2000, and 2008, and it's flagging once again today. And if that wasn't enough for you, we have the new privately owned housing units showing a collapse, which historically has foreshadowed recessions. Now, is this news that a recession is coming on? I don't think so. This is the most anticipated recession in history, but we can see each time there was a drop in the new privately owned housing units, this preceded a recession almost every time. It didn't happen back here in the mid-1980s. And one last chart just about the global markets to make it feel a little bit worse would be valuations not looking too attractive. So long-term investors should not touch the market even with a 10-foot pole. Current valuations have marked iconic tops in the market, similar to 1929, 1968, and 1999. So we have a lot of indicators suggesting this could be a market top. But if we take a look at Bitcoin, it looks pretty cyclically towards a bottom. Many have mentioned that a 77% decline in price is insufficient to mark a bottom. We need at least 85%. But when we take a look at the 200-day moving average, check it out, right in line. We're down 61%. Previous time, down 58%. Previous time from that, down 63%, down 50%. So we're right in line with where we would normally be for a bottom in Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. And if we take a look at the 2-month Heiken Ashi candles, this pattern is correlated not only to the halving, but also to the bottom. If we see, well-structured pattern has been showed here on Bitcoin Heiken Ashi 2-month chart. Between each halving, Bitcoin prints a set of red candles to complete the macro pullback, finds the bottom, and starts a new bull run. Now, as you can see here, the red candles get smaller and smaller, a floor gets set, and then green candle take off. And we can see the same pattern has formed in every single bottom. Well, check out, same thing right here. Red candles getting flatter, bottom, ooh, look at that, a green candle could be setting Bitcoin up for the next runs. According to the Williams percent R, time to accumulate is ticking away. We're getting close to the zero line right there. Historically, this line has been right before the parabolic bull runs, getting very, very close for it to happen. And clearly, nobody's going to know until it happens because you can't predict the future. Even just taking a look at something as simple as breaking the resistance trend line. This is monthly candles. As we can see, the resistance trend line, once it's broken, that's basically the beginning of parabolic territory. Has happened time and time again, and we just this past month broke through previous resistance. So Bitcoin may be well on the way, especially When you take a look at some other indicators, Williams percent R, which we were taking a look at recently, also the Chand momentum oscillator, both signaling breakouts. And Bitcoin, historically, when it has broken above the 23.6 fib levels, that has historically marked the beginning of bull runs. So just recently, we broke those levels. Proceeding as usual, exciting times ahead. This past month had the first monthly close above the 10 MA on the monthly charts in 2015 and 2019. This signaled parabolic bull runs for Bitcoin. And if we do in fact have a breakout, because what has happened historically, when Bitcoin breaks the Tenkan line, it reaches previous all-time highs of the Tenkan line pretty darn quickly. Where is that level? Roughly around $51,000, as we have just broken that Tenkan line. So the main question you have to ask yourself, are you afraid because of what's happening in the overall markets, or will Bitcoin impress everyone? And it all comes down to, can Bitcoin survive its first recession? So that's all for today's episode. If you did enjoy it, push that like button. I'll catch you guys later. Have a good one. Love you. Peace.
If you don't think Bitcoin's going to $1 million a coin and then $10 million a coin, you're already a loser.